All right, so this is going to be a collective reading. You guys could be seeing pirates as symbolism, some sort of pirate symbolism, pirate imagery. It's not random. That could be for someone. Or maybe you end up seeing something like that like after this reading. There has been somebody that this doesn't necessarily have to be who they were towards you. It's just who they are as a person. Or it could be who they were towards you, but it could just be who they are as a person. But this pirate energy that I'm getting from this person is someone who takes what they want. They give nothing back. They avoid responsibility. They avoid rules and laws. They disappear whenever they want. They're unreliable. They're chaotic. They're a trickster energy, even if they try really well to hide it. This could even be someone who's gotten in trouble for theft in the past, or something to do with banks or checks or something. That could be for someone significant. They have a thief archetype about them. It's not just literal theft. It's someone who steals time. They steal hope. They steal emotions. They steal stability. And they treat very serious things like a joke. This could be someone who has mocked you in the past, or either they have mocked the emotional seriousness of a situation in the past that they should have taken seriously. This is a very immature person that has this pirate energy, thief energy to them. And this is someone who cannot handle the emotional weight of something that either they've done to you or within a dynamic. So they cover it up with humor, theatrics, costumes, goofy personas, and avoidance. Instead of just facing reality, they just perform. And this could have been someone who stole your chance at something in the past, in the present, maybe even both. And they treat it like a game. And Spirit has been trying to show you the truth through certain symbols, because you're dealing with a person who cannot even speak truth in words. This is someone who tries to give you a little bit of hope, says they'll do something, makes promises, act like they care. This is someone who likes to be seen as the nice person, the nice girl, the nice guy. Even though this is I don't know why I say it like that, because this is a full-grown adult. And they like to have the role of the nice or compassionate so-and-so. They like getting credit from certain people or the rest of the family. They like to appear open-minded. They like the performance of these things, but they're not actually willing to follow through what actually aligns to being nice and compassionate. Because this is someone who gives you or other people false hope. And there's something about your energy. You could be someone who has been taking a lot of accountability or trying to. You are literally everything that this other person runs from. You are accountability. You are emotional depth. You're shadow work. But this person looks at you and they see, or they're reminded of certain secrets or lies, or a certain amount of years that those things affected. And so there's something about your energy, your presence, whether it's an in-person presence, whether it's an online presence, it forces this person to confront things that they have put away for literally decades. And so the easier thing to do is to hide. And this is someone who keeps robbing you of hope. And what really hurts in this situation is the false promises. It's the dangling hope. It's the never following through, the almost connections. And so this could confuse you. Some of you could even blame yourself or wonder if you did something wrong. It could cause you anxiety. And so Spirit's wanting you to break this pattern because you're dealing with someone who wears a costume. This could be, if this is a family thing, this is someone who wears the costume of family, but they're not actually your family, even if they're blood related. They just play the role. They perform a part. They don't fulfill it. And so you guys are going to stop going to that performer, to that person trying to play this role, because you deserve the real thing. And this is someone who breadcrumbs you because that's really all they have to give. Their inconsistency with you over the years is quite literally the loudest answer. And so this illusion or confusion could be collapsing for you because this connection with this person was never stable, because they don't have the emotional maturity to show up for anyone, let alone someone tied to something that they haven't even healed from. This is somebody who is never planning to show up for you or meet you halfway or meet you at all. And that could mean literally, symbolically, metaphorically. You guys did nothing wrong. And Spirit is trying to show you the truth of this person's energy. Now, for some of you, this person helped create some sort of original wound, and then so this person avoids you because you remind them of it. Your existence could be tied to a family breakup or a family divorce, a family separation. Your existence could be tied to consequences that this person never wanted to face. It could be tied to, for most of you, your existence is tied to a story that they helped create or shape. This person could have caused chaos between their mother and father, or your mother and father, or their sibling and their partner, some kind of chaos like that for some of you. This person could have told you to run away or a family member of yours to run away. That could be for someone else. And so whoever this is played a massive role in some sort of separation that could have robbed you of a family connection, being claimed, belonging, childhood memories, knowing your relatives, some form of foundation or stability. And they know this, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, they know this. So if they were to face you, they're quite literally looking at the evidence of what they have created and caused. You are like a living reminder of some sort of bad advice that this person gave. Or you're a living reminder of some sort of family breakup or rupture. or you're some kind of reminder of some kind of guilt that this person has buried, or some sort of conflict that they influenced. And for a lot of you, this is a big secret that everyone pretends didn't happen. And that's why these people disappear. That's why these people block you. And this happens on and off, could happen on and off for years even. And this is someone who plays a childish role instead of just being accountable. And so it's not like you're actually a problem, you're just a mirror. And so this person dresses up, they perform. A lot of things are fake. These things are personas. And it's a very defensive escape mechanism because they're running. Like I said, you guys could be seeing pirate symbolisms, like pirates avoid rules. They mock things that are serious. They steal things and then they vanish, and they're always in fantasy books. So maybe this person lives in fantasy. I don't know. This is someone who could use like goofy personas, costumes, humor, mocking things, whatever, to avoid dealing with some sort of shame, regret, guilt, truth, consequences. And this isn't something that's funny. But this person has some sort of emotional mask on them. And they cannot deal with what they did. They cannot face you, and they cannot handle the truth. And so this is kind of like a self-protection mechanism for them, and not really a rejection of you. And so for some of you, this person kept giving you false hope on and off because they were trying to ease their guilt. This is someone that may have tried to make up for things on and off, but then they never really truly follow through, or then they disappear. Like, this could definitely be a pattern with this person. Because if they were to actually follow through things with you, it would mean facing you or facing the past or the truth or some kind of role that they have played. Or maybe having to explain why they made certain choices or did certain things. And they can't handle any of that, or admitting any type of damage. And a lot of you, I mean, maybe some of you were wanting this person to confront things, but others of you didn't. Like, you just wanted to have something normal with them, but this fear of these things coming up were so great that they just couldn't handle it, even if these were things you were never going to bring up. There's some sort of cycle of this person doing this to you because they're drowning in their own guilt. And this is someone who is a emotional thief. And this is someone who likes to look funny. Like, look at me, I'm funny. I don't know. They like to look funny or use humor because they don't want to have to feel or deal with the truth. Humor is this person's armor. And somehow giving false hope is kind of like how they manage their guilt. And so they're using different coping mechanisms in this situation. And they're going to keep running from this or running from the truth, just like they may have even told you or someone else to run. Because it's not... It's kind of this person doesn't want to like face their own conscience. Because a lot of you, this person can't follow through because they're worried they may have to admit something or confront something, even if that wasn't going to happen. For some of you, this person was worried that a family story would unravel. And so something about you or being around you is too heavy for their emotions. And so it's easier to just pretend none of it's real and run away. This is someone who pushed a family member of yours away, possibly, and then they pushed you away. There's something here where it's not like that's just how this person is. There's like a deep psychological avoidance, and it's a fear of accountability. This could even be someone who hides behind other people. They could use a third party to deliver messages because they want to avoid direct contact or emotional responsibility. They keep doing things and giving false hope, but then they end up preventing a real relationship from forming. And I mean, this could even be a love reading for someone too. Like this could be a family reading for someone else. This could be a love reading, and this is how someone treats you. And so this is someone who will create confusion so they don't even have, they're like, if we create enough confusion, I can kind of dip out of here and then I won't have to deal with the consequences of whatever they're avoiding. Because for some of you, this is a very avoidant adult that's using a third party as a messenger to avoid accountability. For some of you, this is even someone that has quite literally had chances throughout decades and this isn't about, because for some of you, this person could excuse something to do with timing or distance, or I don't know, someone who has this could be someone that even avoids commitments. Not necessarily, I mean, it could be with relationship, but even commitments with family, financial commitments. This could even be someone that doesn't like pay their bills or debt or mortgage on time or something. Like that could be an extra confirmation for someone specific. But this is someone who survives through escape routes. Because there's something about this person, like they really resonate with a pirate persona. Because they rob you of something, of emotions, time, energy, a connection. Then they run away, then they laugh it off, and then they hide behind someone else. And it's like you guys are trying to connect. It's like you guys have healed and matured and evolved and done this inner work, and you've been trying to connect, but the other person isn't aligned the same way. And this could be an energy, it's been like this for literally decades. And at that point, it's very obvious that this person's pattern is literally frozen in time. It's always going to be this way. They're always going to be hiding, avoiding, dodging, repeating this, or sending someone else. And like, this is a grown adult. They could even be in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they're out here operating like a teenager who cannot deal with big feelings. And so a lot of you guys are confronting your generational trauma with these things. Or maybe if this is a love reading for someone else, you're confronting a person that is resonating the same way, where these people are avoiding literally anything that makes them feel like they have to confront something, even if nobody's like forcing it to be uncomfortable or anything. Like, for some of you, this person could be scared of you, like not physically, but like emotionally. Like, this could be a person who's scared of some specific truth coming out, or a person that's scared of explaining themselves or confronting what maybe they've done, or admitting some sort of part that they've played in the original setting or separation or something that has went on. This person doesn't want to be seen as the cause of some sort of damage, or be held accountable for any percentage of that. And they're scared that someone's like going to put them on the forefront to do that, even if that was never the plan. And so for some of you, this person could be using other people, maybe their siblings or whatever, as their mouthpiece, because they are trying to avoid guilt, vulnerability. They're trying to avoid a real connection with you. They're purposely keeping their distance to maintain control and stay in the safe zone. And they're using their siblings or these third parties as messengers. And it's not these people's jobs to be the messenger 24/7. They're using their siblings or these third parties as a protective shield for themselves. So some of you are going to stop trying to meet the person that someone perceives to pretend to be. You'll never meet that person. That person isn't even real. That person is a costume, and it's not a connection. And this person's avoidance with you is more have to do with their fear of being seen. If someone wanted to be around you, or to love you, or support you, or to know you, they would. You're the one who has kept trying and trying. And so some of you are having to release the version of this person you were hoping for, because whoever this is very much unavailable. And when I was picking up on this card had came out. This word, well, it says divine names of power. I had to look it up. It's called Kartosh. This is how you spell it. I've never really used or seen this word before, if you guys want to look it up. Begins with a C, Kartosh. It means a royal name. It means protected by the gods. Divine names of power. So it's saying here that in ancient Egypt, a Kartosh, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, was an oval border carved around the pharaoh's name to show that this person's name was sacred, that this person's name was protected by divine power, that this person's name carried authority. So this could even have to do like regarding, you know, a family name. Like your name that you have is divinely chosen. It's divinely protected and powerful. And if this is a family situation, you were never meant to carry the name of a wounded, broken, rotting family line. Some of you may not even have the same name as some of your blood relatives, or the name you were supposed to have. But a lot of you guys were never meant to carry some sort of family identity anyways. A lot of you guys are very different. You're chosen for something. You're protected. And you're not meant to inherit their karma or carry their generational patterns. And so your name is separate because your destiny is separate. And this could even be a situation where someone tried to exclude you from a family name on purpose because they wanted some sort of control. Maybe they saw you as some kind of outsider, or saw you as something to do with an outsider of their structure or something. Maybe your existence threatened their narrative or their stories with something. Maybe for some of you, your entire birth exposed some sort of secrets. For some of you, your presence was something to do with forced truth coming out in the open. There's a lot of family secrets in this family bloodline. A lot of secrets. And if you had had their family name, it would have connected you to a story that they're trying to bury. And so for some of you, they pushed you out. But you weren't, for some of you, like you weren't meant to have their name, or you weren't meant to carry their wounds. Because there's something with your identity that's very much spiritually assigned. Like your path is separate. And something to do with your path, your destiny, it's not tied to their lineage. And a lot of you are protected from inheriting their family curses. Because for some of you, this is a cursed bloodline. You were protected from inheriting their shadow side. And there's something about the name that you have now that holds so much more power than theirs ever could. Your cartouche, however you say it, your cartouche, your spiritual identity, your name, it outranks whatever identifies with them, or their name, or their family line, whatever. You guys get my point. But this is also like chosen one energy here as well. It's like you're marked by destiny. You're a soul that does not belong in a toxic lineage. And you're someone who is transcending a bloodline. Some of you were a royal soul placed in the wrong family to break some sort of pattern instead of belonging to it. And so the name you have now, it carries a lot of power and purpose and divine weight to it. And everything you've been through was just one big redirection. And if you had these people's name or last name, whether this is family, or if this because this could be a love reading for others of you. Like maybe this, for some of you, this reading is about someone that you were going to marry. And you were going to take their name or something. So just take this reading how it fits for you. But if you had been given this person's last name, You would have inherited their family curses, their energetic karma, all of these secrets going on in their family, their cycles of pain, their generational curses, tons of dysfunction. And it's like these people or this person, maybe they excluded you or left you out on purpose, but this was spirit protecting you. Something about to I'm picking up there's a gaslighting energy as well. And there's like there could be a trauma bonded family dysfunction. Like this is somebody who did something, but then they're blaming you. Like they created the separation, they caused the fear, they forced you to flee, or a family member of yours to flee, or someone to flee. They fractured the family connection. And instead of taking accountability, they reverse the narrative. Like this could be someone that's like scaring you away or scaring someone else away. And then acting like they didn't have anything to do with it. Like, oh, it's hadn't, you know, like okay. So if this is like a pregnancy thing, like say you get pregnant and someone scares you away, tells you to leave, tells you to run away, and you do it. And then they're just like, well, you didn't stick around. You didn't stay around. So it's your fault or something like that. Like this could be someone that did something to make you react in a certain way. But then they keep putting the blame only and all on you. Or someone connected to you. It's like they caused the situation. They caused it to happen, but then they blamed the aftermath on someone else or on a child or on you. And like this is denial. And like this is someone who is even like attempting to rewrite history to avoid their guilt and accountability, which that alone is absolutely disgusting. This could be someone who forced somebody to flee or force someone to do something or react in a certain way, and then they reverse the narrative. There could be a situation where somebody was driving you away or someone you're connected to away. There could have been a big energy of an unsafe pregnancy or unsafe people around a pregnancy. Whether this is now or in the past or the far out past. Or this is your parent when they were pregnant with you. Some of you could have even dealt with someone that was trying to cause a miscarriage. Or maybe a whole family was trying to cause a miscarriage. Or a person or a whole family was trying to cause someone to run away. This is someone that has unresolved guilt, And they keep saying things like, well, we couldn't do anything. Well, you ran away, or your parent ran away, or they kept you away. We didn't have legal rights. We were so powerless. But they were the ones that created the whole situation to begin with. And they do it to protect their self-image. Because the real truth is that they didn't try. They were actually relieved when you or someone connected to you ran away or left. It was a huge relief for them. They wanted the problem to disappear. And they didn't want any involvement while someone connected to you was unstable for someone else. That could be a message for someone else. For another person, they may not have wanted the responsibility for a situation that they helped create. Some of you stepped up and you extended an olive branch, or you made some sort of effort. You offered healing. Some of you wanted closure. Some of you could have sought out a connection. You wanted family with these people, or maybe with this person. And all they gave you was excuses, avoidance, indirect communication, blocking, disappearing, inconsistency, emotional abandonment, false hope. And this isn't the, oh, we couldn't, I couldn't, this. No, they just didn't. They didn't. For some of you, for decades, they haven't been able to step up. If it's something that's went on for that long, like, you could have tried multiple times and they didn't want to meet you halfway. And so there's something about this person. It's just they're a fucking joke. They're a joke. Their behavior is a joke. And I don't mean that like it's not funny. It's pathetic. It's inconsistent. It's cowardly. It's emotionally immature. Everything they do is half-hearted. This is a half-hearted people or person that you're dealing with. And you could be someone who keeps trying to have face-to-face conversations or talk to these people face-to-face or whatever, but they keep sending other people to talk for them. And this is how they've always been, on and off. And you want closure, but this is someone who keeps running from closure. And they're trying to hide behind something like, oh, we didn't have legal rights. We didn't have a choice or power in the situation. Again, they helped shape or create the whole thing to begin with. They influenced the situation. They had it to where it worked out in their favor because, again, they wanted you to disappear anyways. And so all they had to do was say something or do something to just kind of kick it in motion and then act like, oh, my hands are clean. My hands are clean. We did nothing here. We're really good people. And like, these were people that were involved in getting others to run away or getting others to abandon a child or to have a miscarriage. This is a giant fake person or a giant fake family. They want the image of family or the idea of some sort of connection with people. They want to look like they tried, but they don't actually want to put in the effort or face truth or face healing, accountability, responsibility, honesty, all of that. They don't want to be consistent with you. They want, for some of you, the only reason why they wanted to even look this way towards you was to either get other people off of their back or to help something to do with their self-image. Because this person or these people don't even want anything to do with you. But there could have been another person that was hounding them to do something. Or maybe this other person was mentioning it to them and it was making them look bad or feel guilty. And so they're like, well, I guess I got to go take care of this and talk to this person. And what, like that was their energy. It was always fake because they never wanted anything to do with you. And so some of these people were trying to force some kind of niceness or openness or whatever because they felt pressure to or guilt tripped to. They felt like they had to face you in some way, but then they cowered out from that too. And this is somebody who, this could even cause, this could even be a person that caused a dangerous pregnancy or a danger to a pregnancy at one point in their life. Or they they could have influenced some sort of chaos or instilled some sort of fear. And again, it fractured a family here and it caused abandonment. And this person is just a cop-out. And it's so disgusting and wrong that this person, it's honestly really fucking embarrassing that this person has the nerve to try to rewrite history in the past to make themselves look better. There's something with this person where this energy stole something. This person could have even stole your story of your past, stole your origin story, the story of your past, and they're like literally rewriting it to benefit them or to make them look better. So they've stole your time, your energy, your emotions. Some of you, they have stole way more than that. And they're even trying to steal your past and rewrite that. But I'm about to get off of here. It was really interesting learning about this word, even though I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Cartouche? I don't know. It's kind of a funny word. I like it though. And for some of you, like I was saying, like there's people that was like forcing this person to talk to you because this person never planned to talk to you. So someone had to force this person to try to talk to you. Because someone that like, someone didn't like me saying that because I about bit my tongue. Because someone that genuinely wants a relationship with you, they don't need to be pressured into having a relationship with you. They don't need to have reminders to have a relationship with you. They don't need to be guilted into having a relationship with you. If someone else, like a third party, another person or another family member is having to initiate something between you and another person or mediate something between you and another person, delivering you guys' messages back and forth, handling our emotional labor back and forth, that is not someone that genuinely wants closure or a relationship with you. That is someone literally being dragged into some sort of responsibility that they never wanted. That's not a genuine connection. They're not ever going to follow through on their own. They're never going to initiate anything on their own. Like, it's always going to be up to you. And even if it is up to you, this person, it keeps like flaking out or disappearing or deleting you, something, blocking you, whatever. And so if this person cannot maintain the connection with you on their own, and you're always having to go through a third party, like, there might as well not even be a connection. Because this is someone who will never show up unless someone else is standing over their shoulder. Like, that, this person seriously handles things in a weird way. Maybe they're ashamed or guilty. Maybe they feel exposed. But for a lot of you, they just simply wanted nothing to do with this or with you. Even, if this person is tied to you in a very important way. And this isn't happening, because you're unworthy or anything. It's just this person they don't have the ability to just show up like an adult. They don't. And I guarantee you, whoever is the third party or the messenger or the person that's in between everything is growing fucking tired of all of it. And so some of you are having to walk away and step back from literally everything because you see the truth in a person or a situation, and you don't want to keep tiring out third parties because the other person can't just be an adult and meet or communicate or reconnect or message or apologize or just anything or any kind of politeness. This is someone who is only polite to you when it's forced. And maybe they make like no, I'm not gonna say that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the message. I forgot to set up my live stream. Let me do that really quick before I leave. Whoever this does resonate for, just please know that you do deserve better. You deserve better than whatever this is. Thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. I'm just now seeing your donation. Thank you. I wonder if I ever miss people's donations. I'm gonna feel bad if I have been. But thank you, Vivi.